Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are staying safe and keeping each other company. So, a lot of interesting news going around in hockey today. One of the Winnipeg Jets' top players, Patrik Laine, is on the trade bait board on TSN. It's kind of interesting in a way. There's been a lot of speculation, and Twitter has been abuzz about whether or not we're going to see a repeat. When I mean repeat, I mean whether or not the Ducks are going to make a big trade with Winnipeg again. I mean, some Ducks fans would love to see that happen, a little bit of a deja vu, and others would be thinking it would be beneficial. I mean, considering the fact that Laine has been the best Finnish hockey player coming out of Finland since, well, Ducks legend and Finnish hockey icon Teemu Selanne. I mean, there's a lot of factors, a lot of trade scenarios everyone's been pointing up. I mean, the Ducks do need a big time trade just to light that spark in their team. I mean, you know, it's true they don't trade that much. I mean, it's true that they have a strong tendency to keep their prospects and sign minor players to strengthen the depth on the roster. But it doesn't hurt for the Ducks to make a deal. I mean, their prospect pool is so abundant, but also they're trying to replenish certain areas of their positions on the team, from right wing to right hand defenseman. So, I mean, if you ask me, I think it's time for the Ducks to start looking at the big picture. The big picture is looking at trading for Laine, looking who they can give up, and look at what are the long-term benefits. And the long-term benefits, if the Ducks get Laine, is pretty big, by the way. I mean, you get a proficient scorer, someone that can be good on the power play, and also wanted to have a Finnish player on the team. I mean, it worked out well when the Ducks got Selanne in 1996, so hey, it could work again. And I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, the previous trades the Ducks have made have been not that great, but has been average. Has been a little so-so from time to time. Got to give a little shout out to the Ducks for doing their part, helping bring the morale of the people of Anaheim and Orange County up a bit. I mean, it's really that important for a professional hockey team, sports team as a whole, to do what they can to help out the community in these tough times. So, props to the Ducks off-ice team or personnel, from JoJo to Ducks mascot Wild Wing, for supplying school supplies for the kids, at least 1,500 of them. And that's a lot of kids. Well, that's a lot of kids, but what can you do? I mean, you gotta lift the spirits up of not only Ducks fans, but local citizens worldwide, and in the cities and in the communities that you represent. Kudos to the Ducks. And to Guy Bear, Ducks alumni Guy Bear. He was there too. Kudos to you too, my friend. So, I mean, even though the Ducks are not playing, it just like, you gotta understand that even though the season's not starting in December, it gives the team a lot of time to try to make sure things run smoothly, because in December, when the puck drops for the 28th season, the Ducks may face A few things. One, a reduced capacity of how many fans they can let in. I mean, two, we may see a bubble play season where the Ducks can play teams in the region where they're from. So that if the Ducks are in the Pacific Division, you may see them play LA, San Jose, Vancouver, Las Vegas, maybe more than 6 times. I mean, it is what it is. Even though I would love them to beat the snot out of Pittsburgh and Sidney Crosby, or go one-on-one with Alexander Ovechkin. But it's part of the new normal. What else I could say about that? I mean, it wouldn't hurt if the Ducks do more for their community. I mean, volunteer in a community center to help out low-income families would be one. Help out with, encouraging and promoting an end to homelessness. It could be another thing they could do. I mean, with all the social unrest and the turmoil that's been going on and the upheaval that's been going on, that's been affecting us for the past 6 months, a little positivity and a little joy is needed. And that is pretty much what the world and probably the city of Anaheim and the communities of Orange County, California needs right now, especially in the world today. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm sure all of you, my friends and acquaintances, and all Ducks fans in the OC and around the world feel the same way too. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just going for a little walk. Just gotta get out of the house. Okay. Just gonna move both ways right now. So, back to the whole Patrik Laine trade rumors and speculations or whatever. See if the Ducks do pull the trade. It could be huge for our team. It could be huge for the Ducks fan base. I mean, it could boost the morale of everyone. I mean, everyone. I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, even though the Ducks have so many young guys on the team, not all of them could change the team around unless they start to surprise everybody. And we don't know what the future is going to hold, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic going on. So, I mean, Laine is one of the players I respect. He's one of the players. The other one is Jason Zucker that I respect along the lines because of their talent, their skill, and his finish. Don't forget that, he's Finnish. So, I'm all for the Ducks doing a trade. If they decide to send Manson to Winnipeg for Laine, I'm all for it. But also, you gotta keep in mind, Bob Murray got to be aggressive. He's got to be active on the trade front. I mean, but since when was the last time Bob Murray made a active trade that brought about that spark in the Ducks roster? Not that long ago. It was Ryan Kessler, but it should not even stop there. I mean, so with hockey about to be starting soon, we have to look forward to it. But also, we have to keep each other company and not from going crazy, because I know most of you are trying to endure this tough time, and I know it's bad and it can be tough. I mean, I'll tell you from my personal view. Originally, August, I would have been planning my trip to see the Ducks this year. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to see how the Ducks would shape up. I mean, I would have been talking about it on my blog and talking about like what I would expect from this team and calling out Bob Murray for his passive ignorance and low-key approach to many of the issues facing the Ducks these days. But I'll tell you what, as each day passes, as each week passes, I think the need is for the Ducks to make a trade. They can only trade for depth players, but then again, how many times have the depth players have worked out for us? How many times have a trade deadline deal has worked out for us? Probably not that many. So, what can we do? What can we do? But we gotta have hope. We gotta have hope, and hopefully, when December rolls around and the hockey starts and the 20th season of the Ducks hockey begins, I hope everyone stays safe and be strong. Well then, I'll see you guys later.